bad. Yeah, I f***ed up during the time me and my wife were off. We weren't f***ing with each other for like a year. Which I gotta tell y'all my business because you motherfuckers is cheater. Y'all just a cheater. Cheating where? Where are they? Excuse me.
Y'all, this isn't just another messy moment from a reality show. This is a full-on legal battle, and Kirk Frost just came out on top in a big way. Jasmine Washington, who's been fighting him for years, might finally be out of options. Let's back up. Jasmine is the woman who came forward back in 2016, claiming Kirk was the father of her son, Cannon. That bombshell didn't just shake up love and hip-hop. It nearly broke Kirk and Rashida's marriage. Jasmine didn't just stop at revealing their affair either. She went public, demanded child support, and made it her mission to prove her case. But after years of court drama, DNA tests, and back-and-forth arguments, the latest court ruling just shut it all down. Jasmine tried to take Kirk back to court again, hoping to secure financial support and force legal acknowledgement. But the judge wasn't buying it. Not only did the court side with Kirk, they tossed out Jasmine's claims altogether. So now, the question is, what exactly did Kirk show in court that made the judge rule so strongly in his favor? And where does this leave Jasmine, who's been holding on to this story for nearly a decade? Let's unpack it all.
I mean, Dan.
Whatever.
So what's the deal?
Honestly, let me say this. Me and you haven't really had any type of communication like this ever before. I feel like maybe me and you need to open up a communication line instead of me and him. Maybe it will be better that way.
You just told me my husband trying to you, and then you telling me you want to open up a communication line with me?
I mean...
Are you kidding me?
All right, so imagine this. It's late at night, everything's quiet, and suddenly, boom, Jasmine shows up at Kirk Frost's house causing a full-blown scene. Neighbors say she was banging on the door, yelling loud enough to wake the whole block. Folks were peeking out their windows thinking it was either a fight or the cameras were rolling for love and hip-hop. But no, this wasn't for TV, this was real. Jasmine was furious. She shouted about Kirk ignoring her calls, avoiding child support, and leaving her and their son Cannon hanging. She wasn't just mad, she was out for revenge. She called him out for being an absent father, saying he disappeared on them ever since the cheating scandal became public. Now let's not forget, Jasmine already dragged Kirk on national television. She exposed the affair to millions of viewers. But this night felt different. It was personal and loud. Kirk knew he couldn't handle this the old way, so he called the police and let the law step in. When officers arrived, they saw it all. Jasmine yelling, Kirk staying calm, and the situation completely out of hand. The police report described Jasmine as angry and unstable, which later helped Kirk in court. This incident wasn't just about a late-night outburst. It was years of drama, court battles, and tension finally reaching the edge. Kirk had enough. The cheating, the tests, the public embarrassment, it all piled up. And even after he admitted Cannon was his, Jasmine kept showing up, wanting more, pushing harder. But this time, Kirk flipped the script. He got the law involved, and his legal team came ready. This outburst, caught by witnesses and documented by police, became the final piece he needed to fight back. For Kirk, it wasn't just another night of chaos. It was the beginning of his comeback.
I'm waiting to find this cheater. And y'all think Rashida is so dumb. And Kirk is so dumb. And he's just a cheater. Where the f*** are the bitches that I'm cheating with? Help me out.
Kirk Frost wasn't taking any chances this time. He went straight to court and hit Jasmine with a restraining order. But that's not all. He also filed lawsuits for harassment, trespassing, damaging his property, and causing him emotional stress. And guess what? There's camera footage to prove everything. Kirk's legal team came fully prepared. They painted a picture of Jasmine as someone who couldn't let go and crossed major boundaries. The security video from that night showed her yelling at his front door, making threats, and demanding attention in the middle of the night. It wasn't just a visit, it was a full-blown outburst, and the proof was hard to ignore. For Kirk, that footage was gold. It backed up everything he said, making his case even stronger. He didn't just want her out of his life, he wanted to make sure she legally couldn't come near him again. The restraining order was a big move, basically shutting the door on any more chaos from Jasmine. His team even argued that Jasmine was using the drama for attention. They claimed she cared more about staying on TV than doing what's right for her son, Cannon. Meanwhile, Rashida, who stood by Kirk through a lot, is now standing even firmer, reportedly telling Kirk to shut this chapter down for good.
Sorry. See, that's what we talking about.
At the end of the day, y'all, on some real, it's like when you in a marriage and a commitment, and I grew up with this man, and he's hurt me, and it's crazy because he's also helped me grow to become the woman I am today. But when you hurt somebody and you dismantle a bond, that's the hardest thing to get over. Heartbreak is like the worst thing to get over.
Over the years, Rashida has been through a lot. She stood by Kirk through cheating, lies, and all the embarrassment that came with their problems being aired out in public. But this time, things feel different. Rashida isn't just staying quiet. She's stepping up and taking control. Her focus now is on protecting her peace and making sure Jasmine doesn't cause any more chaos in their lives. People close to the couple say Rashida has been the one pushing Kirk to shut this situation down for good. She's drawing a line and making it clear that Jasmine is no longer welcome in their world. But Jasmine isn't backing off so easily. Word is, she's planning to fight back. Some say she's just bluffing, but others believe she's serious. Jasmine has accused Kirk of dodging his responsibilities and says she has proof to back it up. She's trying to flip the script and claim that she's the one being wronged. The problem is, Kirk's legal team has built a strong case. With video footage, police reports, and witness statements, it's not looking good for Jasmine. To the public and the courts, she's coming off as aggressive and out of control. Still, Jasmine insists that Kirk is the one playing dirty. She claims he's been trying to silence her for years, keeping her from telling the full story of their affair and all the messy details that followed. According to her, Kirk has always worked behind the scenes to control the narrative, making her look unstable so people wouldn't believe anything she said. She's even hinted that she knows secrets that could damage his reputation, including shady business dealings and manipulation tactics he's used on other women. But here's the thing, Jasmine hasn't shown any proof yet. She talks big, but until she drops real receipts, people are skeptical. Let's be honest, Jasmine's own image isn't squeaky clean. She's still known as the woman who blew up. Kirk and Rashida's marriage on national TV. Many people think she used the drama to get attention and stay relevant on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Some feel sorry for her, but plenty see her as someone who caused damage and is now trying to spin the story in her favor.
I had a conversation with Kirk and Rashida.
Oh boy, okay.
She brought up, the defects case with Cannon because he's been tardy a lot. And I'm just like, you haven't been concerned about anything in years. This is my first time hearing from you,
So
actually.
she wants to bring up all the negativity as opposed to taking control and being a real stepmother.
Social media has not been kind to Jasmine lately. A lot of people are calling her out, saying she knew from the beginning that Kirk was a married man. When she pulled up to Kirk's house that night and caused a scene, many believed she was only doing it for attention. Folks said she was trying to hold on to the little fame she had left. But here's the real question. What if she's telling the truth? What if Jasmine actually has some serious dirt on Kirk? Sure, her past isn't the cleanest, and people don't trust her like that. But sometimes the person you don't expect is holding the truth. If Jasmine drops screenshots, audio clips, or any solid proof that makes Kirk look bad, things could flip fast. But for now, the court isn't buying what Jasmine's selling. Kirk came out on top. The judge sided with him completely, granting a restraining order and backing the charges for harassment and trespassing. The court didn't just call her reckless. They said her behavior was dangerous. If Jasmine breaks that restraining order, she could face serious consequences. We're talking big fines and even jail time. Kirk's team isn't playing. They've built a solid legal wall around him. And now Kirk is going even further. He's trying to get full custody of Cannon. With everything that's happened, especially Jasmine's late-night outburst, it might actually work. His lawyers are arguing that Cannon needs a safe, calm home, and Kirk can provide that. Plus, with Jasmine's recent behavior caught on video, her chances are slipping. Still, Jasmine isn't giving up. She says Kirk hasn't been a present father and still owes more support. She keeps talking about exposing him and revealing more secrets. But with every legal loss, her case looks weaker, and people aren't really on her side anymore. Meanwhile, Rashida is standing firm. She's supporting her husband and staying unbothered by Jasmine's threats. After all the heartbreak, it seems like Rashida and Kirk are finally united again, trying to move forward. But what do y'all think? Is Jasmine just stirring the pot, or is Kirk hiding something big? Did Jasmine bring this on herself, or is there more to the story? Let's talk about it.